We are getting to the part 14. I don't have a clue what the part 14 is from the coordinates of the wonders. Just a second. Oh, carnival and football. In the United States, they will call it soccer. Carnival and football, that's about Brazil, yeah? Sure. We kicked them out from the World Cup from semifinals. Hasta la victoria siempre. That's the only graffitis I see when I'm traveling through Southern America. Always fanatical, revolutionary, and huge football hooligans, but it's fantastic. I see the different warnings about the criminal activities, but it's all South America, like pure emotion, easiness of life from today to tomorrow, faith in God, and Maradona. I'm pretty sure you know who Maradona is. Like in the latest decades, they have a new god. That's American dollar because it's hyperinflation, hyperinflation, hyperinflation through the decade. What is happening to us after COVID? They've been struggling with that for like decades. So I always choose US dollars when I'm traveling to South America, Africa, and Asia. Pretty much you don't have to change them. No need to convert them, exchange them to any kind of pesos or whatsoever. They will charge you in dollars. So it's a good thing. It's time to start speaking Spanish. Pretty much, I understand Spanish pretty well. I speak Italian, so let's call it Itagnol. So, mixture of Italian and Spanish, because with English you will not get far down there, and pretty much you look like some stupid tourist. So life is nice. Let's mix some Spanish and Italian. Uh, do the practical things. Gesticulations and everything, like show them like the gestures, how you can speak with some Slavic accents at some point, habla español, itañol, and all that stuff. And where are you from? Croatia. They love Croatia. They love Croatia because it's a beautiful country, and they love it because of the football. So pretty much that's how you get, the triggers. If you talk about Croatia, people will tell you, oh, Luka Modric, Dubrovnik, Game of Thrones, Argentina, Maradona. Like, I don't know what else can go through your mind first than Maradona. Of course, you can think about Takes Two for Tango, Malbec wine if you're into the gastronomy and all that stuff. I love that smell of the beef, Indian, like Argentinian beef, when I am going through Buenos Aires. So, Brazil, first association is Carnival. Colombia, unfortunately, Escobar, but it takes time to shift from that kind of propaganda, and you can be stigmatized for pretty long time. Same like Croatians with Yugoslavia, Tito, the war in the 90s and stuff, because Escobar was everything but not a hero. Chile, I was associated by that by the earthquakes like what we have also in Croatia, and I rented the place on the 24th floor. Like, great, if we start to sway, we're gonna sway a lot. So wherever I go, I love to walk long strolls because it's actually the best options, and it's actually you see the most of the things. And I never walk in like flip-flops, always in the sneakers in case something happens or I go into the fight. I can punch you hard or I can run really fast. So I didn't have any unpleasant situations. I was talking to the host, to the locals, and blah blah blah, and everybody was telling me, oh, this is the place where they captured my kids. They like kidnapped them, and then they've been going to school, and then we had to pay the ransom. And I was like, oh my god, like, but you couldn't see that thing coming. I don't hear those kind of things in Dubrovnik, because we are like totally safe, 0% of criminal activity. And at the end, South American nations are so proud, the big flags in the main squares, on the buildings, so many honor and emotions in all the nations. They always like to tell you that they love their country so much. So pretty much, you don't talk about football when you are between Argentinians and Brazilians, because probably they will stab you with a knife, because they're not very, very happy when they start talking and arguing about football. And we are not the football coaches. So pretty much, if you want every day to be very emotional, then just marry the Latino girl. One day she will love you, next day she will punch you in the face, because that's emotion. And life is the carnival. See you next time for number 15.